My family and my husband did such a good job getting me some art supplies over the holidays that I thought it might be fun to share with you. Some of it is stuff that I asked for, but to be honest, a lot of it is just stuff that I wouldn't have probably bought on my own, but I'm glad I have it and I'm going to try to make use of it this year. So let's just jump right in and look at some of them and maybe do a review on some of them and how they perform, and maybe what some of their uses are. So let's go. Let's get started. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a, hold on, let's see if I can get that. There's a deer. Oh, and then there's the little stray cat that lives in the backyard too. Can you see the deer back in the distance? It's definitely a cold, cold January. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is this Letus wireless lavalier microphone. I think that's how you say all that. Anywho, I'm going to show it to you first because I'm going to try and see if I can get it to work and maybe rest of the video use this. So it's got the little dead cat, I guess, to stop with the wind. Looks like that plugs into your phone. That's your little wireless speaker, and this would plug onto your lapel, and I guess it's got to be charged too. So anywho, I'm excited about this because I didn't ask for it, and yet my hubby was perceptive enough to get it, so I'm pretty excited. Woohoo! Okay, so for the next thing he got me, it was a little stamp. It says Dawn D. Moore Art and has her address on there, and little crystal handle. And I honestly think he got this, I think he said from Temu, so it wasn't a bad price. It's a stamp and it does very well. I'm not going to stamp it because it has other information on there. But anyways, I was pretty excited about this, and I don't think he said he paid very much, and it really does stamp very well. All right, so the next thing is a flat brush from Liquitex, and these are really good when you're trying to blend colors or even just put in a color wash on a large piece. So anyways, I'm pretty excited about this. I do have some larger brushes, but none of them are probably this good of a quality, so I'm pretty excited to have this. All right, and then he got me 2 sets of acrylic markers. Now granted, these are not Posca, but I think they'll do the trick for experimenting or just some small projects. So anyway, I thought I might show what they look like. I'll get one open here. So here's the blue. This is Artistro. Okay, it's got a dot tip and then a fine tip. Let's check one up and see what it does. Ooh, right out of the gate. It's pretty nice. I don't know how long it will last, but it's got a nice quality to it. And then let's see here. Yeah, I could definitely see this doing some small work. So this one is the acrylic dual tip markers, perfect for rock, glass, wood, and paper. It's got a dot tip and a fine tip. And so I'll leave in the description or maybe even a little comment here on where you could get this. And this comes with quite a few colors. So it's got lots of warms, and the fact that it has a nice bright pink. I'm always looking for a pink, and then a turquoise. I think it's actually a pretty good selection of colors. And I don't know what he paid, but I guarantee it wasn't nearly what Posca costs. And although I have Posca and I use Posca pens, it's kind of nice to have some that you don't have to be so precious with. And then, dun, da, 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 I have to pull this up some. He also got me the Bedham acrylic markers. Color Your Daily Life, water-based pigment. So let's see, I've already kind of started to open them. I haven't used any of them, but I have opened them up. And they look similar to the other ones in that they have the dot and the fine side. So let's try this one. Let's do the dot first. Over here and do dot, dot. Definitely needs to be primed a little bit. Yeah. Not bad. All right, and let's try the fine side. They really feel a lot like a regular marker and maybe not acrylic, although I know it is acrylic because it says it's acrylic. So it'd be interesting to see how it does on canvas. Hold on just a second. Here we have an acrylic piece. Let's see. Let's just draw out some. Oh yeah, I can see that it's acrylic now, for sure. Yeah, just for drawing something out or sketching it out, it's really pretty awesome too. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with these. You know, maybe not your final layer, but something to get started, or a practice piece for your studies. So I'm pretty impressed. Let's see what colors that we have on this one. So we have basically the same colors. We have a nice pink. It doesn't look as bright as maybe the other one, but we do have this. We have a pretty purpley pink. And I know that's, yeah, that's the purple. So, and then here's another pink. It's more of a mauve color. All right, I'm pretty happy with those two. Very excited. The thing about this is it just gives you a huge variety in colors, which in the Posca, I pretty much just have black, white, green. I think I have cream color. So I don't have a whole lot of colors, so this will give me a lot more colors. All right, and then, dun, 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 I've had this set before, but they were getting a little bit used, and they weren't looking so sharp. So my sweet daughter bought me another set. And this is just some of the little detail brushes. Oops, that one got the little thing knocked off of it. So these are really nice to have for detail work. I like to do really large or really small pieces. And so these are good. It's good to have like fresh detail brushes. If you're trying to do something small and your brush is not good, you know, you just can't get what you want out of it. So anyways, I'm pretty excited to have these. Okay, so I showed you the one baby deer that was out there earlier. Now we have a whole little family of deer. They're underneath the trees, trying to find something to eat. I saved some old apples that I might throw out later. I don't want to spook them right now though, but look how sweet. They're so sweet. Thought you might enjoy seeing that. All right, this I know he ordered from Etsy, and I'll try to have him link that in the bottom. It's Miss Crazy Creations, and he custom ordered this for me, which I think was so sweet. I'm not sure where that goes from something else. Anyway, let's open her up. It's a little me, y'all. Isn't it sweet? And she's got on her little artist smock, her little paintbrush. Looks like her, oh, oopsie. Looks like her palette. Her palette is like a flower. Super cute. It's got the dark hair like I do. And then he even put, let's see. Oh, come into focus. I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, she's got little glasses. Super cute. Okay, so next, not a thriller, but so glad to have them. These are just a bunch of white permanent markers. I guess they're kind of like Sharpies, except they're white. Come up with all kinds of uses for those. Awesome. And now, I've already pulled it out of the package because I had my husband go ahead and set it up. It is a butane torch, and you need to get, I put it in a little bag so I kind of have it all together all at one time. You have to get the butane filler, and then it gives you little, I don't know, connectors to fill up your torch. And then it comes with a little package, instruction manual. And then here is the torch itself. Now, I use this to do epoxy work. So I've been using a lighter, a little torch lighter, and I found that I just blow through them really, really fast. So I'm going to attempt to open it. Can you see that? Let's see. Now you can probably see the torch. That's just kind of like on medium. Let me put it on high so you can really see. I mean, it'll do the job for sure. But of course I wouldn't want it that high if I'm doing it. I'd probably just want it on like one of the lowest settings that I could get. Maybe, ooh, look, that's good. That's getting even lower. So about like that would be what I would use. So pretty cool. And then you just close it up and it's good to go. So I put all of mine in a little Amazon bag so that the torch, the butane, the directions, the little connectors to fill it up are all together and easy to get to. All right, so the next thing is an awesome set of golden acrylic colors. These are used to make skin, and I have found that a lot of times when you're making skin tones that you don't have as much time to work with the liquid colors, and so I wanted to get the open acrylic so that when I'm mixing skin tones I can get a smoother transition between the nuances of the shades and the skin, the faces and the arms and things. This is especially helpful if I'm doing some live wedding paintings. I've only done one, hoping to do some more. So anyways, this will be really great for that, for live wedding paintings and just for portraits and skin tones in general. Okay, next is, since I love working with big canvases, he got me some huge Mumbo Jumbo Royal and Langnickel brushes. So yeah, pretty cool. In addition to that, since I love to work huge, I also love to work itty bitty. I do lots of ornaments, and I like to work on smalls, like the 5x5, 6x6s. And then he got me just for funsies, and I'm pretty sure these came from Walmart. But yeah, they're so fun, you guys. You just put them here, and you could just make a little scene, a little flower scene, or these would be cute to put on like a little tier tray or a shelf for your desk, just for, you could change out the different seasons. This one's kind of got the landscape, or you could do like a huge flower pot. So lots of ideas for those. So anyways, I thought those were cute. These were all in my stocking. So thanks, Santa. All right, and so very practical. My daughter got me a Canson multimedia paper to work on. I usually use these kind of papers to do like samples of colors. I sketch out thumbnails and things like that. So very helpful. My other one is almost completely full, so I really appreciate this gift. Okay, so this next gift, again, I didn't ask for. This is just kind of stuff that my family came up with all on their own. This is the Golden Acrylic Explorer set. So it's got 14 different colors and mediums. It's got 2 fluid ounces, 1 of these, 5 of these, and 5 of these. Let's look and see what these are. All right. right, let's pull it all out. So we have golden clear tar gel. I don't know that I've even heard of tar gel. Now heavy gel matte, yeah, you can just add this to any of your acrylics and make them a little bit more like a heavy body. Light molding paste, this just gives shape to your paint, which I will certainly use that. And then we have heavy body, yeah. Heavy body yellow medium. Heavy body phthalo blue, which this one's an open. Is this one an open too? No, this one's not open. This one's open. This is kind of like those skin tones that I got earlier. So that the drying time will be longer on that. Quinacridone magenta. Okay. This is heavy body. Titanium white, heavy body. You can always use that. Then it looks like an open alizarin crimson. Yeah. So there's two of those. And then we have gloss medium. So this just kind of makes your paint shiny, or you could use it as a top coat too. Pretty nice. And then all these little bitty tiny ones. These little teeny tiny ones. Let's see, we have fluorescent pink. I do use fluorescents. Mix them with other pinks, or yeah, just try to pull out some of that color, you know, just to tone it down and desaturate it a little bit. And then we've got teal. This is the fluid. Iridescent bright gold. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. And then we have India yellow. That's nice. And then ultramarine blue. Oh, that's cool because you've got the ultramarine blue and you've also got your phthalo blue, so a warm and a cool. So that's pretty cool. So I'm really excited to try. I'm going to have to look this up. What is tar gel? I mean, maybe it's sticky, like tar. I don't know. Anyways, pretty cool stuff. So I'm pretty excited to dive into some of those mediums and check those out. Awesome gift. Okay. All right. This one looks like he found it from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. That sure looks like a Hobby Lobby tag. But it's a little cordless airbrush kit. And although I don't really do a lot of airbrushing, sometimes I do put airbrush on the underlayers or just to kind of cover things quickly. So I'm gonna be kind of excited to try this out. Maybe I'll take you along the ride as we go and travel through this. So yeah, pretty fun. Didn't ask for it, but it could be pretty helpful. Instead of buying like lots of cans of acrylic spray paint, maybe I could just use this when I want to airbrush something or have that spray paint look. Alrighty, and so next I have the Simply Simmons brush sets. These are awesome. I particularly really needed these good little flats because mine were all getting frayed, and I like to do a little buffalo check on the side of some of my paintings. And so this is a really good brand of brush. Take care of them, they'll last you a good long while. So anyways, really excited. Again, I didn't ask for him, he just kind of knew. And then now I'm going to show you, I've already opened it, but it's the whole case. DaVinci Pro panels. This is the 2-inch ultra smooth gesso pro panels, and I'm not going to take out all of them, but I am going to take out one. Look at the side of that little thing. It's got the really pretty back, of course it's hollow there in the middle, and it's got a gesso, kind of like a little gesso board on the top. And so, I mean, you talk about perfect for a little bitty tier tray or something like that. So this is exciting. But now these, I guess if you're in store, you can buy them, you know, just one at a time. But he said he had to order the whole little case. And so speaking of little cases, that wasn't the only little case that he bought. He bought another Creative Mark Pro canvas. And these have the staple backs, which are fun. They're maybe not as nice as the ones with the, you know, the tucked in canvas, but these are not bad. A lot of people use these on bigger paintings and professional paintings too, because as the years go by, they're easy to take out and restretch. So if you get this kind and you're planning on selling it for like a tier tray or something, I just suggest that you put something on the back of it so that it looks a little bit more professional. But anyways, really nice. These have a nice thick side to them. I like the thick sides. I think they just look really, really nice. All right, so I got 3 of the 4x4s. All right, gonna look at another set of those Pro panels, just like I showed you. Except these are the 5x5s. May not pull those out of the box. I think you get the idea. And then there's actually another one of the 5x5. So I got 6 5x5s of the Pro panels with just the straight up staple back. And then I've got 6 of these. I can't remember what this is called right now. I'll have to look that up. Splined? Maybe it's splined? The splined canvas? But anyways, the splined canvas actually does look nicer, but I don't hate the other kind as well. The staple back are fine too. They're all professional, so that makes me very happy. Now I have got one of the best gifts. I saved it for last. This is the Stay Wet Premier palette. I've been wanting this for quite some time, and so I got it this year for Christmas, and I could not be happier. But anyways, it's bigger than I thought it would be. It's a whopping 16 inches and 12 inches. I know you can read the dimensions, but until you see it in person, it just doesn't really, you know, kind of make sense until you actually see it in person. But anyways, I went ahead and opened it up because the lid on this is extremely tight when you put it on. Underneath it, it has these little feet so that the top won't touch your paints when they're inside. And so I don't have to really explain too much, but you get several sheets. I'm not sure how many. It looks like there's maybe 5, 6 of these sheets. And these sheets become your palette, and they're reusable. You can literally put these in the sink and you can re-wash them, or just wash them. I guess if you wash them again, that would be rewashing. Anywho, you put them in the sink and you wash off the paint, and then you have this, and as long as you keep this little sponge moist and the little palette here. So I know it doesn't seem like you're getting a lot of palettes, but since this is reusable, you can, you know, use it for several years before you have to get refill palettes. So when I lay out my paint, I'll make sure that I put in a really good system. So maybe, you know, so I can mix down here and then put the paints maybe in an L shape, maybe this way. So anyways, very, very excited to get this awesomeness. So thank you so much. I've done a lot of research, and I have heard that this is one of the better ones. So I'm pretty excited, because normally I just put my paints in little bitty jars and hope for the best. And sometimes it works and sometimes not so much. LOL, I thought you might find it entertaining to see what the desk looked like after I displayed and showed all the things. So maybe there'll be a replay later, then I can show you everything organized and put away. So okay, so I guess that pretty much wraps up all the fun holiday Christmas gift giving. I truly enjoyed opening every single gift, and I love art supplies, and they're just so much fun. And so now I'm going to try to find a place to put all of this organized so that when I'm ready to use it, I won't have to go through a bunch of boxes, and I can just go out and use it whenever I'm ready. So anyways, I hope you enjoy your day. I hope that you've had beautiful snow where you are. If you haven't, just take a look at our sweet little deer again. So I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. God bless. And one last thing I don't want to leave out. He got me a box of 96 crayons. You know, the cool kind with the sharpener in the back. Don't be jealous. It's like we're hiding little Easter eggs, except they're apples for the little deer, and they're right beside the little winter berries. I don't have a clue what those are, but that's what the deer were down here eating the other day. So pretty cool.